Hey guys, this is O-Artistry here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be playing some Pokemon Crystal. So without further ado, let's just dive in. I'm going to choose a girl for this Let's Play. And hopefully I'll get the timing correct on this. So you're probably going to notice that the timing is going to be different to the recording. What I've done is I've screen captured the game, and then I'll be doing a voice over the game. So it's not going to be like our usual recording, so this is going to be a bit different. So this is going to be an interesting test to see if this works. I'm really hoping that it does, and hopefully we'll be able to do not just games like Pokemon. I hope to do things like Minecraft and other games like on the Steam that I have an account on and everything. So I'm just really looking forward to experimenting and seeing what you guys like. So make sure you like, share, subscribe for more content. So here we go, we're going to name our character, and we're going to go with Chris. It's obviously shortened from Crystal. And our story is about to unfold. So this is really exciting because I've never played Crystal before. I've played, for the most part, I've played Silver the most. That was like pretty much the first game. I used to borrow a Pokemon game from my brother's friend. I used to borrow Red, Blue, Yellow, that type of stuff. But the first game I ever owned was Pokemon Silver, and then after that was Pokemon Ruby, and carried on pretty much from there. But I've never actually played Crystal before, so I'm really excited to play this. Now, I believe for the most part this is going to be similar to the other games, but obviously it's going to have some differences because this is the third game. It's normally like that, Ruby, Sapphire, they have a certain plot, and then Emerald, they change things up a little bit, and then it was the same with Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So I'm really looking forward to this. Now, in the previous games, this lady wasn't in the house before. However, she is in our house this time around. So here we go. Just gonna chat to this guy. Apparently he's discovered some new Pokemon. I'm really looking forward to talking to Professor Elm and see what these supposedly new Pokemon are. There's our mysterious rival. Oh, he just kicked us. That was a bit harsh with it. Anyway, so this is Professor Elm in all his pixelated glory. So I need to ask you a favor. I'm conducting Pokemon research, if you could help me. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference. There's some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. See, that makes no sense to me. They've changed the plot a bit, because now he's saying that he needs to go to a conference for some unknown reason. And because of that, he wants us to raise a Pokemon. I don't get why raising a Pokemon helps his conference in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, he's now also got an email from Mr. Pokemon instead of just being like, oh, by the way, Mr. Pokemon's been talking to me. So he's just like, oh, by the way, go in our place. So I'm going to choose the best starter for Gen 2, in my personal opinion, Cyndaquil, because I absolutely love Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil, my best Pokemon. Absolutely love it. So there we go. Recently got it. So we can nickname it, and I think we should. We're gonna nickname this Pokemon. I think we should name it. Let's go with Blaze. I like the name Blaze. It reminds me of my childhood. Just like those really easy names to nickname. I was debating Ember, but then I'm like, why would you nickname I almost said Charizard then. Why would you name a Typhlosion Ember? That would be so weird. So if you nickname your Pokemon, that's really good, helps with friendship and things like that. And apparently we can use that PC over there to heal our Pokemon with this machine. And apparently we can use it any time. Now, our PC didn't have a potion in it, and that's because this lovely man has our potion for us. Now, we are going to be doing a Nuzlocke. So this is also, fun fact, okay, so I've never played Pokemon Crystal, and I have never done a Nuzlocke before. So it's cool that this game has animations. This is the first game that did have animations in it. And stat-wise, Cyndaquil isn't that great. Oh dear. So we're already on the back foot. So here we go. Let's get into our first Pokemon battle, and that Pokemon's gonna be Pidgey. Just flaps his tiny little wings. Okay, so it's a level 3 Pidgey. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're gonna use our tackle. Wow, that really didn't do anything. That really wasn't good. That could be a problem. We need to level up our Blaze, but our stats are so bad. Anyways, so if we're gonna go Nuzlocke rules, the Nuzlocke will officially begin once we have received Pokeballs. So that's not for a while. Because at the moment, we've got to go to Mr. Pokemon, get the mystery egg, the Pokedex from Professor Oak, and then we fight our rival, if this is anything like Gold and Silver. And then after that, we go back, and then we should be able to start officially our journey. Wow, the fact that I've got to use my berry already is pretty embarrassing, Blaze. What are you doing? Like, come on. It's a level 3 Pidgey. It should not be this hard. Anyways, we're going to use Tackle. We're going to finish it off. Please be another level. It is. Okay, we're level 6. Now, I can't remember what level we learned Ember, because we've just learned Smokescreen. It could be... I'm not sure. I don't know. I hope we get it soon. Because obviously we're really going to need it for the Poke Gem. And it'd be good that we catch a Pidgey as well. So it looks like we're going to just briefly talk to that guy. Now, normally these are filled with apricorns, if I remember right. However, it's just a berry. Now, we lost a berry. So I think we should re-equip a berry back onto our Blaze. So there we go, and next we're going to just talk to this guy. So he's just waiting for Pokemon to appear at night. I do like the fact that this is the first game, along with Gold and Silver, that introduced day and night cycles. So everyone's a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I'd like to teach you a few things. Sure thing. You gotta say yes to this guy because he gives you the town map. Also, I found it interesting when Professor Oak, we were chatting to him, he was like, hey, I got this favor, do you want to do it? Can you imagine if we said no? Would the credits just roll? Would that be the end of the game? It's just like, nah, I don't want to do a Pokemon journey. I'm alright. I'm good. So Ruthie is the only way out. That's because, yes, you can surf. However, there's nothing the other side. I don't know if that's still, again, the same as Gold and Silver, if there is anything else. But we're going to go to this old guy's house, and he's going to be like, oh, thanks for, the company. And then he gives us a map card, which means now we can officially check the map. So that's the reason why you talk to this guy. If you say no, he basically doesn't give you a map. So that's a bit of a problem. But fortunately, at least we got it. Now, let's heal up our Pokemon, because it's always good to do. Hello, Nurse Joy. How are we doing? We're gonna heal as many times as we want, by the way. This is not gonna be, because I know Shitty Penguin has done like a few Nuzlockes where he's only allowed to heal after he's defeated a gym, and I'm kinda like, no, we're not gonna be doing that. Also, if a Pokemon does obviously get KO'd, I'm sure everyone's done a Nuzlocke before, but just in case you haven't, basically, we can only catch Pokemon in each route. So, for example, if that Pidgey was the first Pokemon that we bumped into, that's the Pokemon we go to get. And then we keep going from there. Obviously, we can trade, because there are certain Pokemon that you can trade with, as long as we get the first Pokemon. as well as we can use freebie Pokemon, so I think you can get Togepi, you know, still in this game, unless it's a different Pokemon. So any Pokemon's a good Pokemon at this point, let me just say. But yeah, the main idea is basically we just need to catch as many Pokemon as possible, train up a pretty decent team, and then we'll go from there, basically defeating hopefully we'll defeat the gyms. I'd like to at least get to the Elite Four with our team. Now for this Let's Play, I'm gonna leave it open in terms of once we've defeated Lance, because Lance is the champion in this game, do we then carry on to the next load? What I'm thinking now, I'll leave it open for now for suggestions. However, I'm thinking what we should do is we'll call that a checkpoint. So, in other words, after we've defeated Lance, obviously you then move on to the next, back to the Kanto region. So, once we've done that, the first half, we should go back to the, you know, we go to the original, and that will be considered a checkpoint. So if we lose all our Pokemon, it's almost like we have a second life, as it were. So if all our Pokemon faint, then we have another opportunity. As long as we actually have enough Pokemon. Let's say we have, I don't know, as long as we have one Pokemon in the box we can actually use. Because if, for whatever reason, if all our Pokemon are fainted by the time we reach Lance or something like that, you know, so we've only got 6 Pokemon for the Elite Four. If then those Pokemon faint and we don't have any other Pokemon, then that's it. However, if we have a Pokemon, a single Pokemon, we will go and use that. We will use that Pokemon. Now then, as you can see, we are now level 7, so that's good. We're making good progress on our way to see Mr. Pokemon. Now, another rule that I'm going to implement in this is we can only catch Pokemon once. So what I mean by this is obviously per route. However, I also mean that during the day and the nighttime. So it's not like you can go back to a second route during the nighttime and go, oh, I'm just going to catch this Pokemon. No, that's not how it's going to work. We catch Pokemon now, and then, you know, that's that. So whether we're doing this during the day or we're doing this during the night, whatever happens, whatever that Pokemon is during that time, that is the Pokemon that we will have, if that makes sense. The only, I was thinking, is there any other rules? I don't think so. So without further ado, let's just carry on. And now we're facing a level 4 Caterpie, and it is still barely taking, we're 3 levels up. It's still, and this is a Caterpie as well. And its HP, either its defense is really good, or our attack is so bad that we cannot take this out. I hope our special attack is good. I really do, because if our special attack isn't good either, we might lose to the second gym, because that Scyther is going to be such a problem, but not a bigger problem than the Miltank in Goldenrod. Oh no, I am not looking forward to that fight. I hope I have a Typhlosion by that stage. So we have just talked to Mr. Pokemon, and here we go, we just get the Pokemon. So that's Togepi. Now here comes Professor Oak. This is what I find hilarious. So he's like, oh, you're Chris, I'm Oak. I was here to visit an old friend. But he's like, I heard you're running an errand, so I wanted to see this. This is a Pokemon. Oh yes, I see. I understand why Professor Errand gave you a Pokemon for this errand. And I'm thinking, well, he's gotta give me a Pokemon. If he doesn't give me a Pokemon, I can't leave this town. Like, you can't make me fight Pokemon with no Pokemon. Like, so, Oak, what are you jibber-jabbering about? But thanks for the Pokedex. So here we go. So he's off to Goldenrod, and he's counting on us. and he's gonna give us basically a free heal, and we get to go back. However, dun dun dun, Professor Elm has called and it's a disaster. What should I do? Oh no, please get back here now. And he's gone. It's a bit of a mystery. I don't know. The one thing I was never able to work out, even now, is while he's calling us, is that our rival? Is he there about to steal the Pokemon? Or has he taken the Pokemon and left? Like, what's happened? I'm assuming it's possible, or more likely, it's the latter. But you really don't know, because he's literally just staring at the window, so I'm assuming he jumped in, grabbed a Pokemon, which obviously is going to be our, like, counterpart Pokemon, if that makes sense. So, we have Cyndaquil, for example, so he'll take Totodile. Which I always find funny, because then our rival's always like, you're weak. You know, I have strong Pokemon. And it's like, yeah, but that's because you chose the naturally strong Pokemon. It'd be more impressive if you took the Chikorita. Like, you know what I'm saying? And was able to beat me with that. Like, with a Pokemon that is, you know, weaker against mine. Because I'd probably underestimate him, and then if he kicked my butt, then that'd be like, whoa, this guy's like serious trainer. So at the moment, we're doing well for here. We're just gonna keep training our Pokemon. We have a level 8 now. So I feel this is a good enough level potentially to take out this Totodile. However, like I said, the Nuzlocke has not started yet because we have not got Pokeballs yet. You know, it'd be insane. So let's just get our 22 EXP points and carry on. I really enjoy these games. Pokemon Silver will always have a special place in my heart. It was, to me, my absolute favorite game. I genuinely loved this game. I loved everything about it. It was just so good. It just really built on, you know, the original, and it was just like a much better sequel. However, Heart Gold and Soul Silver trounced this game. In my opinion, that is probably the best games to play, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because they take everything from this game, which was already a really good game, and further improve it. So that's just insane to me. A bunch of duds. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste to wimp like you. It's like, how rude, isn't it? Just calls us a wimp. Like, you don't know me. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I do have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. And here we go, our first battle with question marks. Like, I love that this guy doesn't have a name. So, for example, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, he drops his ID badge. So then he's like, oh no, you now know my name. And instead, in this game, he's just like, my name is ... So let's use Blaze. So here's my strat. We're gonna smoke screen it up, we're gonna lower its accuracy, and then we're gonna use Leah to just take down that defense. Now he knows Scratch and Leah, and then we know Tackle and Leah. So as you can see, he's doing some damage. Now hopefully, as long as we don't get critted, we'll be okay. And it's a good thing he's also level 5, because if he knew Water Gun, we might have lost this fight, but he doesn't know it. So the biggest worry is getting critted. So let's just keep smoke screening it up. Let's just lower that accuracy just a little bit more. Even though he's still technically hitting us. Oh, looks like we're gonna use our berry. There we go. Now, let's use another Leah. Here we go. So that defense is just really low down. Because if our attacks are so bad, we need to use those Leahs. We need those. So there we go. There's one. So we've just knocked him down below, below health. Fortunately, our rival, I don't think, has a berry. If it did, we would have used it. And we got a crit. And there we go. We are level 9. Excellent stuff. So, Question Marks was defeated. Are you happy you won? I mean, it's better than you winning. Dots. My name is Question Mark. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer ever. Which is fair enough. It's a reasonable goal. I have no qualms with that. Why did you have to steal this Pokemon? I mean, why didn't he just go up to the professor and he's just like, yo, mate, can I just borrow a Pokemon? Like, I love them. Can your assistant just give me a Pokeball? And I'll go catch like a Sentret or a Pidgey or a Rattata. Like, help me out here, man. But no, he has to go and steal a Pokemon. Something that we can never do. We cannot catch other people's Pokemon. We can't do anything. So I just don't understand how this guy gets to steal one. It's like, how rude. That is not how you do things in a Pokemon game. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video so far. And hopefully we won't die. Hopefully we won't. Hopefully we'll survive. I don't know if we will or not. It's gonna be interesting. Now we're back to New Bark Town. Doesn't look like there's any items that he's dropped off. It's a police officer. And he's just getting information. The dude with long red hair. Well, he gave us question marks, so he's gonna be forever question marks. You're an unknown trainer. I almost went unknown duelist. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! This is Pokemon. Oh yeah, so here's the big discovery. It's an egg. And he's like, this? Well, this is a Pokemon egg. An oak gave you a Pokedex. That's incredible. Oh, he only gives those to superb trainers. You've got what it takes to be a champion. You gotta do all the challenges first, though. And the road is gonna be a long one, so be sure you talk to your mom. Can you imagine if you're just like, nah. I think she gives you a phone call if you don't. And now, officially, the Nuzlocke has started. Because now we've got Pokeballs, the Nuzlocke has officially started. So we're just gonna quickly talk to Mom. Now, I know some people here, say no to getting, to her having access to your money. However, I'd like to say yes, because, hey, if you're gonna give me some free items, why not? Use my money wisely. Anyways, this has been quite the first chapter. We've got our Cyndaquil. This dude's like, hey, would you like to see how to catch Pokemon? And I'm like, nah, because I'm not being funny. We've played Pokemon for years. We